Man, I appreciate you taking the time to click this video. I know you can be doing anything right now, but you decided to actually watch this. And it tells me you really care about your real estate business if you're a real estate agent, or you're aspiring to be a real estate agent and you probably want to figure out what the heck am I talking about. So, man, I'm talking about the business that a lot of people were jumping into 2020, 2021, 2019, even some years, a couple years before that. Just everybody wanted to be a real estate agent, selling sunset, all these shows out here, $1 Million Agent. Everybody's jumping in. Not everybody's jumping out. The fact of the matter is, and I wrote a couple things down. I don't got a big broadcasting thing in the background. I'm just going to literally read you from the list because I was frustrated. I understand why they're jumping out. And if you're a new agent and you're trying to get into real estate, you have to understand this also. And if you're an agent, you've been in real estate, you're like, man, I'm not making as many deals. You got to understand this too. Now, what qualifies me to actually tell you this? I've been a real estate agent since 2006. I've been a broker since 2009. I opened my own brokerage back in 2015. No, 2017. I bought my first real estate investment property back in 2015. That's when I started dealing with real estate investors. That's when I got into the business. I was doing it when it wasn't hot. I was doing it when the market was falling apart. I was doing it all during that time. I had wins, I had losses, I had a lot of lessons. I am not a multi-millionaire. Yes, I own some real estate and I'm happy and I'm fortunate for what I do have, but I could have been a lot further down the line if I really understood some of this stuff. But I didn't have people that really wanted to share things with me. And that's the thing about the business. Not everybody in real estate wants to share. Matter of fact, there's more people that don't share than people that do share. So we got a lot of things to change in the real estate business, in the real estate space. But hey, that's a different conversation. So why are agents right now failing in 2025? Why do we have so many agents getting out the business and they're running away? A lot of this has to do with the wrong motives, why they jumped in, the wrong reasons they jumped in. Okay. They jumped in, and I guess what is the wrong reason when you think about it? Everybody jumps in for money. I mean, come on, let's be for real. You get in to be a real estate agent, you want freedom and money. That's why most people get in. Most people get in because they just want to be free. Like, man, I just want to work and call my own shots. Your reason for getting into real estate is gonna hopefully be the reason why you stay in. Okay, if you really have a clear reason. But I'm gonna read off the list. Number one, they never built a business, a real business with legs. So when you get into this real estate space, it's okay to work with your friends and family. They tell you can buy leads. That's great. But there's other legs that you got to add to it. I mean, you've got to have the leg where you have self-generated business, and you've got to have the leg where you have automated business, meaning you got marketing and you got prospecting. I think that's the best way to put it. You got to be able to prospect. That means actually talk to people and get them to work with you. Sometimes cold calling, sometimes warm market calling. And you've got to be able to grow to the place where you can actually put some type of marketing program together, whether you're running Facebook ads, whether you're doing some mailers, whether you're doing canvassing, not canvassing, whether you're mailing to a neighborhood, okay? Yeah, canvassing would be more the prospecting portion, but we're talking about marketing. You're mailing to a neighborhood. Agents don't know that. And the agents that do know that do that, okay? And they do a pretty good job in doing it. Most of them are either prospecting or they're marketing heavy. But new agents coming in, they end up getting out the business super fast because they don't understand you got to talk to people in real estate. Like, you can't be afraid to pick up the phone and call somebody, literally do a cold call, okay? And if you can't do a cold call, you will be done. I mean, you will fail in this thing because there's not enough friends and family unless you've got some clan or your family is like the size of a D.R. Horton neighborhood, okay? And if you don't know who D.R. Horton is, that's actually a builder, okay? But you got to go get the business. You got to go get the deals. And in getting the deals, you'll find out what you want to focus in. Like, where do you want to be? What do you want your niche to be? Do you want your niche to be working with investors? Do you want it to be working with sellers? It took me a while to figure my niche. I did commercial. I failed at doing working with regular sellers, working with regular buyers. I was just doing a whole bunch of things, trying to figure out what do I really want to do in this business. For me, it was a little different. God called me. He said, "Hey, get your real estate license." I didn't know anything about getting my license. And I was approached plenty of times, by relatives. You probably would be great at sales and real estate, but I didn't quite get that. So they don't get a chance to build the legs, because when you build legs on your business, it helps you to weather the storm, because you're going to go through ups and downs in it. And you got to be able to drive through it with things like prospecting, things with like marketing channels. You got to have those things in. And I think they don't tell you, you got to learn how to actually build those things. And that's the sad part. We get these licenses and we think that it is like a license to print money. It's a license to sell. Like, you are a sales agent. And if you don't know how to sell, then you will not build. That's it. It's no different. I know plenty of people who got their real estate license and they don't sell anything. They don't sell anything because they don't know how to sell, period. But you got to do that. And in 2025, I see a lot of agents dropping. National Association of Realtors, I mean, they're losing members right now. You've got real estate boards, even after this whole lawsuit that took place with the National Association of Realtors. You got real estate companies that are like leaving the business, that are not leaving the business, that are trying to decide whether doing business the way that they do business is really beneficial. Is it beneficial to be a part of the National Association of Realtors? So you got a lot of things that are upsetting, that are shifting right now in the business. And agents never built legs to weather the storm from some of this shifting. Okay. They just got in. Their neighbor was selling a property. They heard you can make a bunch of money, $20,000, $30,000 selling real estate. You could flip a deal, whatever the case may be. They jumped in chasing the money and didn't really take the time, even after they made the check, because there's nothing wrong with chasing. I mean, you got to get the check. I'm not saying don't get your bag, but after you get your bag, you got to build it to last so you can get multiple bags off of it. The lie has been, hey, all I need to do is sell some real estate. You don't know that there are agents. I know agents that understood a little bit better than me. And so I had to reach out to them and say, hey, tell me how to do this. And I had to learn, even after being in the business for years. There are agents out here that are not just selling real estate. They're recruiting and building downlines, they say downlines. It's not a downline no more. It's really an organization, because they're helping these people grow their businesses also. They're recruiting, building organizations. They're selling products. They're doing digital products. They're building up, and I've sold digital products that will help other agents build funnels, to bring leads in. I didn't discover that until 15 years, and I'm at my 18th year, 15 years into this real estate journey. There's multiple channels and avenues to build a real estate business. It's not just closing a house. Closing a house, I think, is probably the most simplest thing right about now. Now, I tell you, if you're someone that when someone comes to you, they can get a loan, they can close a house, they can get home warranty, and you're getting paid off all those tiers. Now that's building a business. You've got channels that go out to bring to search for business or to bring in business, and then you've got streams that flow in for different things that you can do in order to add income into what you're doing. And I hope that doesn't sound too confusing. Probably clean it up. It's real simple. The second thing is they never have and never will invest in themselves. I don't get it. I really don't. You think that just completing your, CE courses or taking that designation, you think that does it? No, man, that's just a start. When I understood this, I had to start taking tech courses to help me understand online marketing. direct marketing, how to market through Facebook, how to market through Instagram, Google Ads, YouTube. Yeah. But agents, there's a lot of agents that won't even take the time to actually get to that point. And for that reason, the business cannot build and they can't grow it. And it's a sad thing, but they won't invest in themselves to learn those additional skills. I say this, the skills pay the bills, okay? And the skills doesn't mean you go to college and you get this degree and all that. No, 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 no. Skills meaning you learn something, and while you learn it, let's say, for example, it may be Facebook ads. And while you're learning it, you're doing it. You're feeling miserable. You're getting better here, there. And then next thing you know, you're the Facebook agent. That means people come to you, can you show me how to build a funnel? Or you can sell it to them. That is a skill that cannot be taken from you. You know how to online market. That's what I mean by skills pay the bills. You have to invest in that. There's courses you have to take, whether you're going through Coursera, whether you're doing one of these guys that'll charge you $1,000 to $10,000 to show you how they run the world through their Facebook ads. It doesn't matter. Whatever you choose, you have to spend in order to grow. The skills pay the bills. The third portion, heads in the clouds, watching Netflix, shows like Selling Sunset. Oh my gosh, chasing the lie. I'm going to tell y'all something. Selling Sunset and these Netflix shows are reality shows, but you don't see any of those agents right now telling you how they generate business. A lot of them are getting business from their brokerage. That means they're giving their brokerage a large cut to send them a lead for them to be able to close that lead, okay? Please, this is a profession. Just like if you're going to be a plumber, just like if you're going to be an attorney, just like if you're going to be an electrician, just like, what do you think the National Association of Realtors is? It's considered a, what is it, like the Teamsters? I mean, they're like, yeah, what do they sell it at? It's an organization for people who sell real estate. If somebody, I forgot the name of that. Listen, if you know what that's called, just leave a comment below and let me know what that is. Because literally, it's like the plumbers have their plumbing association, the electricians have their electrical group, realtors have their group. It's recognized as a profession. So if you're gonna get into this business, you got to understand there's way more ways to make money in real estate than just selling somebody a house or helping somebody sell their house. But you got to invest in yourself to actually get to that point. And most agents are getting out of the business right now. We're dropping and drop because when these rates are staying steady and these sellers are sometimes being a little bit annoying because guess what? They don't want to lower their prices. They think their price on their home. They think their home is the best property and nobody else has a better property than them. And if you're a seller selling your house and you're listening to this, I'm sorry, but I'm just telling you the truth. And if you're a buyer looking to buy a house, you know the truth now, okay? That's how they think. And if properties don't move, nobody makes any money. That's the fact. Guess what? Even loan officers can make more money than real estate agents when properties don't move because they can still do a refinance on a property. That is a fact. 2025, we're probably going to see the herd thin a lot more than it's thinned already. It's challenging and it's real out here, y'all. It is so hard. I've had properties sitting on the market where I used to get offers in one day, a week, even in 2 weeks, showings. They're sitting 70 days. And Austin, the city of Austin, Texas, which led the appreciation in 2020, 2019, 2021, it's leading the depreciation run right now in 2025, 2024, 2025. And it's only going to get more tough. Agents that are here, if you cannot find a way to understand these basic principles, you will be lost in the sauce. What I like about my company that I'm with, and I'm not telling you this to make you come over to eXp Realty, I don't care. I got a chance to be able to start building an organization with people that I can show them, teach them how to actually buy, sell real estate and niche down into their area, help them with tools and tech and different things to help them be more successful. And each one helping one helps us to grow the business, and we can grow from there. And we have been growing from there. But be honest with you, when we were calling people, telling them, hey, what do you think about eXp Realty? We'd like to show you what we can do to help you. I don't want to do recruiting. I don't want to do recruiting. I don't want to do recruiting. Now, guess what? Hey, man, I'm thinking about doing recruiting. What does that take? Because it's a leg in the business. It's an additional stream of income. Just like your YouTube channel should be also. Just like your products that you offer to other agents or to buyers or to sellers or to the general public or to investors, however you niche yourself in and you find a way to add value. Oh, before you go, I got one more for you. One more. Hold on. Finding and adding value. This is the thing that made me very upset and pissed me off. And, I shouldn't have been mad. And honestly, I take it back. I'm not really mad because I learned this. And if I didn't, it took me a while to learn it. And I'm sure it is, maybe I'm going to help you skip over the years and the trials that I went through. Okay. Adding value is where the money is. Can you add value not just to the buyer? Can you add value to the seller? Can you add value to any of them? Can you add value? If you're not able to add value, then you will not grow a business. It's not just say, hey, do you want to buy a house or sell a house? Bring value to that customer and you will change their lives. Matter of fact, you'll change your business. Your business will grow. And when I understood that, I was working with two of the top agents in the country. One was number 1, the other one was number 5. I had the pleasure to work with them, and I still work with them also. The key that I learned, the thing that I learned, now we're talking about agents, real estate agents that travel, they have their own private jet, okay? Now, how many agents you know have their own private jet? So when they spoke, I listened, sitting at the table in Las Vegas. Adding value will change not just your business, but the lives of your customers. And it will differentiate you from other agents in the space, because agents go to get a check. Agents who go to build a business, who want longevity, who want to stay in this game, they go to add value. They're constantly looking for opportunity to evolve, to bring a better system, to add value to their clients. So if you can hold on to those things, add value, take your head out the clouds, add some legs to your business, and skills pay the bills, you'll do good. You'll be able to weather the storm. One last thing I'm going to tell you. Have some spiritual fortitude, okay? Have some spiritual fortitude. Have faith and spiritual fortitude. Look at this as a holistic approach. You're going into a space right now dominated by some giants. Take care of your body. Read and develop your mind. Build up your spirit. For me, it's believing in Jesus, having my spiritual walk with God, spending my time with him in the morning, listening to him speak to me. If you can hold on to those things, you'll do good. You'll weather this 2025 run, regardless of whatever they say. I hope this helps somebody, especially some of y'all new agents. Man, I see some of you guys suffering out here. Man, if this did anything for you, please like, subscribe, follow for more content. Like this video, it helps with the algorithm. I really want to give you exactly what I learned in the last 18 years, because I've suffered and I've won, and I don't want you to go through some of the stuff I went through. You guys have a great day.